Fantastic performance and a great 1-0 victory.
No, it was. I mean, we're playing against, excuse me, at the moment, you know, the top side, Shrewsbury the other day, we've been to Burton, we've been to Wickham, and we've performed very well in all of them, but this is probably the best. I think I think even with the greatest respect, the most partisan Plymouth supporters would believe that we well deserved to win today. I thought we were very controlled, very organised, always had a threat going forward, and I thought our game today was first class. I really do.
You've only had to make the one change. Luke Rooney missed out. Sean Morley came in. He looked lively down that wing.
No, he did. You know, I feel for Roons. Roons has had a little bit of a groin problem, and as a Scot, and we went with one of them today. We could have gone with none of them, but we didn't want to go with two. But back four was outstanding. Scotty done that job okay, and I thought Sean was a threat for lots of the game. I really do, a big threat.
I mean, it's been a case of almost for the last few away games. I mean, Wickham, Portsmouth at home, you got points out of them. You thought we could have won those matches, yeah. the defeat in the FA Cup at Cambridge, but today the performance, the result was the deserved.
Yeah, you know, sometimes, you know, performance and result don't go together. You know, we spoke about the last sort of couple of, and I never harp on about decisions, but, you know, when you get comments back from the referee secretary that we had penalties in 2 games, one a draw and one a loss, you know, you think to yourself, well, we're doing nothing wrong. We're not doing anything wrong. We're playing well enough. We're making opportunities. We're playing against the top sides at the moment, and we have done. And we've done fantastic in them, and with a little bit of rub. I'm not going to say luck, 'cause I don't believe in luck. A little bit of rub of the green. Referee making the right decision, which is not always easy for referees. You know, we could have sort of 6 more points, maybe 5 or 6 more points, but you know, for the attacking players we have missing from our team, I think our form has been first class. You know, 1 or 2 disappointing results, but the form has been well. When you draw at Wickham, when greatest respect Shrewsbury, you don't get beat against Shrewsbury, and win here today. That to me, that's top class form. And today was top class performance and top class result.
The first half particularly I thought was very impressive. 5 corners in that first period and some good chances. Jake Howells making his 300th appearance, came so close to netting as well, didn't he?
No, he did. We gave him a round of applause before the game. It's a fantastic achievement. 300 games, 23 years old. That's incredible. It really is. But you know what pleases me for Jake? You know, he's sort of seen some down times, you know, and he's seen some up times now, and you know, we're all quite proud of what he's achieved.
I mean, just talking about that, now today Jake is actually the youngest ever Luton Town player to make it to 300 appearances, beating the previous record by a year. I mean, as you said, he's not even turned 24 yet.
No, it is. It's, you know, when you look at it, to play 300 games, it's like someone playing for 10 years, 30 games a season, which is a great return. You play 30 games a season. It takes you 10 years sometimes to do that, and he must have started playing when he was 9.
So away from Jake and the 300, I mean the performance out there today in front of 800 Luton fans that have made the journey down, I mean it shows that you're capable of being in that top 3 and putting pressure on the sides all around as well.
Well, you know, I just say all the time, as long as we go out and play like Luton play and give it everything we've got every game, wherever we end up this season, I'll be proud of, you know, that we've come up and we've made an impact. Will that impact be enough to get us up? We'll have to see, but we're producing, I think, very, very good performances. We have some big players to come back into the team, so we're hoping the second half of the season is going to be equally as good as we've produced so far.
And you had the bonus of being able to extend Michael Harriman's loan since we last spoke.
It took a while, to be honest, it did, but fortunately we was able to get it over the line. And to be fair to Harry, he's been one of us since he's been here. You know, he was desperate to stay. And as I said, he's become one of us. And you know what? I have to say this for young Jayden. He's come in, he's picked up the baton, he's got on with his job, and he's become one of us as well. I thought he was terrific today. I really do. I thought he led the line fantastic. Great energy, great work rate, and give us everything he had. Can't ask for more than that.
And I understand you're expecting a phone call on Monday from Andy Johnson to perhaps discuss that further.
Yeah. Well, as I said, we've got a few things going on, to be fair, but you know, Andrew's one of them. Yeah, we'll be speaking again.
The others potential ins?
A bit of both.
You're not going to tell us any more than that, are you, John?
I will do later. No, obviously, you know, till things are done, let's just keep them under the hat.
Okay, but a great performance here.
Thank you very
on
much.
the road again next week, so we'll see you at Cheltenham.
Yeah.
But it's great impetus, great motivation.
No,
for lads, and
absolutely. You know, home and away, our form has been good, and the results have been okay as well. Today was a great result and a great performance.
many thanks for your time, John.
Thank you, Simon. Thank you very much. Thank you.
John, on the goal as well, you must be happy for Andy Drury.
Well, you know, to be fair to Dukes, the one thing missing from his game, I think, has been goals. And I think it's important when you play that loose position that you do come up with your amount of goals really to add to the team. As I said, it's the one thing that, and I've mentioned it to him, that he hasn't provided us with. He said he's been unlucky on a couple of occasions, but I don't believe in luck. I don't, you know. But today he got his goal, put in a first-class performance. Can't ask for more.
When his goal came, it was a fantastic, you mentioned, controlled finish, wasn't it?
It was a good finish. It really was. And you know, the thing is, you know, he does have that. I think that extra quality. He really does. And I think for a person of his quality, he'd be disappointed that he hasn't got as many goals as his quality really would allow him to do. But today's today. He put in a good performance. He scored a good goal. We're delighted. He perhaps can go from that as well.